Hi everyone, this is Joe with Car Care Team. I'm going to replace a starter on this 2010 Nissan Versa. This car has exhibited a no crank condition. When turning the key, the engine does not spin. We made sure that the battery is in good condition. The job of the starter motor is to spin the engine in order to complete the compression stroke and then to allow the spark plug to ignite the air-fuel mixture, at which point the engine will propel itself. The starter motor spins the engine at 350 RPM. Once the engine is running, the starter motor retracts the solenoid and the engine runs on its own. The starter motor is located right down here. In order to remove it, there's quite a few components in the way that we're going to need to remove first. First, I've got to remove this ram air tube, pop out those rivets. This one has a little tab and that lets you remove it. I've got to undo the upper radiator hose. I'm going to remove the lower radiator hose as well. Let me get this out of the way. There's one more thing holding us, and it is a transmission cooler line. We've got to disconnect that from the bottom. Well guys, I got the radiator halfway out. I got the transmission cooler line hooked up with that little rubber tip on it so that we don't lose any transmission fluid. I plugged up the one on the radiator with that bolt. The other side is a little harder to get off. I'm not even going to bother with it because I have access to my starter. All right, we've got our battery disconnected. We got to disconnect the power supply line here from the starter motor. Make sure your battery's disconnected when you do this. Otherwise, you will create sparks. Now we got a little ground connection here. All right, our starter motor is now disconnected. And we've got to unbolt it from the two mounting bolts here and up at the top. It's now loose. That's a good sign. They're really long bolts. This is the gear that the starter motor engages to crank the engine. We've got the old starter motor there. We're going to compare it to the new one here. We're going to make sure that the teeth, the windings, that everything is lined up, the mounting points and the electrical connectors are all the same. We're going to reinstall the new starter motor just the way we took it out. These have to be really tight. Just a couple teeth at a time. Okay, we can reconnect our starter motor's wiring, starting with the little ground wire. Okay, our starter motor is in place, and we're going to put the radiator back in. Let's reconnect the lower radiator hose. And reconnect the upper radiator hose. Let's reconnect the fan motors. Here. Here. I'll reinstall the coolant reservoir. To reconnect the battery. All right, we topped off the radiator. Everything looks good. We're gonna start it up. I hope you guys like this video. Thanks for watching.